talking real loud, spreading on lies, trying to bring me down. Enemies lurking, but I won't back away. Got a vision in my mind, I'm here to stay. Got my crew beside me, we rise like a tide. When the storm gets rough, we ain't gonna hide. Popping is swilling, but it won't touch me. Only love around, that's how it's gonna be. We keep moving forward, never looking back. The truth's in the power, it's an unstoppable track. In the city lights where dreams collide, we hustle through the night, fire in our stride. Whispers in the dark can't dim my glow. With rhythm in my soul, I'm ready for the show. We break the chains, rewrite the rules in this concrete jungle where nobody's fools. Unity sings louder than the lies they scheme. In the heart of the struggle, we dare to dream. We keep moving forward, never looking back. The truth's in the power, it's an unstoppable track.
Another Queen Ahmadiyyah production.
Haze on the corner, they talking real loud, spreading on lies, trying to bring me down. Enemies lurking, but I won't back away. Got a vision in my mind, I'm here to stay. Got my crew beside me, we rise like a tide. When the storm gets rough, we ain't gonna hide. Popping is swilling, but it won't touch me. Only love around, that's how it's gonna be. We keep moving forward, never looking back. The truth's in the power, it's an unstoppable track. In the city lights where dreams collide, we hustle through the night, fire in our stride. Whispers in the dark can't dim my glow. With rhythm in my soul, I'm ready for the show. We break the chains, rewrite the rules in this concrete jungle where nobody's fools. Unity sings louder than the lies they...
All right. All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. And this is your daily vitamins. Okay, I apologize for being late, but y'all already know how it gets. All right, so let's see who's in here before we get this party started. All right, G from the land, Deronda, Desmond is here. All right, Buckhorse DC, let's get into it. Jeff ATL, Anita Harrell is in the virtual building. All right, I see you, Nessa G. Shout out to all of my loyal royals and everyone tuned into the Queen. Okay, I see you, we the people. Okay, so before we get started, let's have a brief word from my sponsor at 12 Tribes. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Okay, so don't forget you can purchase 12 Tribes hair oil at Etsy.com. Just look for Lisa Crafts. Okay, and you can also find it at Walmart.com. And don't forget that she sells beard oil. All right, and it is the season to be jolly. So if you know anyone that has their natural hair, you might want to buy this for them. It would make a lovely gift. Okay, so that all being said, let's get ready to get into it. Everybody hit that like button. Thank you in advance. Okay, I have one more thing I'm trying to upload real quick. I don't think I added this. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The story we're about to discuss is about a popular social media influencer, okay, who was mostly on TikTok, Girllala, who met a tragic end when the boyfriend got jealous, was controlling, possessive, and violent. Okay, and things got to a head. Okay, so we're going to get into that. Hold on. Okay, so give me just a second, beloveds. I'm trying to upload something real quick. Trying to upload something real quick. It's going to take me like a minute. Okay. Now, with that all being said, let's talk about it. So here's what they reported in the news. We're going to go to some TikTok footage that's going to show, things that Girllala posted along with her boyfriend, and then some things where there were red flags. There was clearly red flags. In relationships, people very often tend to ignore red flags, even though they see them. They're hoping the person's going to change. They don't think it's going to, even if the person's making threats, they don't take it seriously, and very often the victims blame themselves, which was the case with Lala. Sometimes it seemed like she blamed herself because she said something like, made a comment one day about, oh, I did good with not making him upset today. Okay. It is not your responsibility to worry about someone else's temperament. Everyone that's an adult has the duty to check themselves and to be able to control their own temper. Okay. Nothing that we say or do. Well, I'm not going to say nothing we say or do. Of course, we can tick people off. But at the end of the day, just because you're existing, you're saying something, or a person doesn't agree with the decisions that you make for yourself, for your life, like maybe they don't want you to go out with your friends, but you want to, they don't get to tell you what you can't do. And then because you choose to do otherwise, they don't get to put their hands on you. That's the kind of things I'm talking about. And that's why everyone, I tell you all the time, should always be leery of people who are possessive and controlling, and also people who are insecure, because insecure people will always turn out to be, well, I'm not going to say always, there's always exceptions to the rule, but for the most part, people who are insecure, that they tend to be possessive and controlling because they're always worried that somebody's going to come and snatch up the person that they're with. And that's just unfortunately how it goes. All right. So anyway, let's get into this news report. And then also we'll talk about the 911 call. I'm going to play that also. Like stuff, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Also, don't forget to double check and make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, especially if you have not been receiving your notifications. All right.
25-year-old Shanoid White Jr. seen in court for the first time since his arrest.
So we'll enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf.
Broward Sheriff's deputies say White Jr. shot and killed his girlfriend, popular transgender TikTok influencer Girllala, in Lauderdale Lakes last month. White Jr. was a former defensive lineman at Bethune-Cookman.
Hello, please, I need help. Please, I need help.
You can hear White Jr. on the phone calling 911.
Yes, hello.
This is 911.
Hello.
This is 911.
Get here. Hurry up and get here. Who's calling me? Hurry up and get here.
Investigators say White Jr. initially told them the couple got into an argument and then there was a fight in the car over the firearm. But they say he later contradicted that story. Surveillance video appears to show White Jr. stepping out of the car with what looks like a gun in his hand. Then he walks over and places Girllala, who was slumped outside the open door, back inside the car. Then he's seen pacing near the car before using his phone to call for help. Girllala was a popular hairstylist with 300,000 TikTok followers. She's seen here in one of her TikTok videos with her boyfriend. Fans have reacted on social media, finding old videos that hint to signs of a tumultuous relationship like this one, where Girllala is seen with a cut on her nose and under her eye, claiming they always fight. 25-year-old Shanoid.
Please, I need help. Please, I need help.
This is 911.
Hello.
This is 911.
Get here. Hurry up and get here. Who's calling me? Hurry up and get here.
Details are unfolding as a Florida family in an online community continues to mourn the loss of a fallen TikTok star. Hi there, I'm Antoine. 21-year-old Maurice Harrison, loved and known to the world of social media as Girllala, tragically passed away during the early evening hours of November 14th. Girllala and her 25-year-old boyfriend, Shanoid White, were reportedly involved in a heated verbal altercation that at some point, authorities say turned violently physical. According to ongoing reports, before things got out of hand, White, who goes by the name of Shaba, accused the popular wig influencer of pulling his hair. Medics rushed Girllala over to Fort Lauderdale's Broward General Medical Center, where it was sadly confirmed she passed away. White has since been arrested, charged, and is currently being held without bond.
I'm finding probable cause, and I'm going to keep the no bond hold on Mr. White.
Moments following the gruesome and fatal altercation, reports say White dialed 911, pleading with dispatchers for help to hurry up and arrive to the scene. The 30-mile zone, or TMZ if you will, has since obtained the disturbing 911 call.
Hello. 911. Hello, please, I need help. Please, I need help.
911, what is the address to your emergency? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I don't know the address, bro. Just check. Just check, please.
Okay, are you at a house, apartment, or business?
Yes, I'm at a house. I'm at a house.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened. Tell me exactly what happened.
Please.
Okay, we have a call incident for service. Who's...
Hey, come on. All right, thank you.
Stay on the line with me.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
this is 911. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
Yes, hello?
This is
Hello?
911. This is 911.
Get here. Hurry up and get here. Who's calling me? Hurry up and get here.
Stay on the line with me. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay?
Please.
Tell me exactly.
Please.
On the way. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay? Stay on
All
the line.
right.
Do not disconnect. Are you able to give me a good address? Stay on the line with me, okay?
All right.
They're coming as quickly as they can, okay? They're coming. They're on the way. Me and you talking is not delaying them. Stay on the phone with me.
Horrendously horrific on every account, a pure tragedy to say the least. A neighbor who does not want to be identified described what his family heard and saw.
My wife heard it around 6:50. This whole area was blocked off. Police were on scene. A lot of police were on scene.
Wow, just devastating. Girllala's family is respectfully too shaken up for an interview, telling Miami's WPOG Local 10 News, as a family, we appreciate every prayer, kind thought, and gesture during our time of bereavement. Now, we are just praying that justice is served to the fullest degree. Girllala's funeral is currently scheduled for Saturday, December 6th, as we keep a close eye to every angle of this developing story. I'm Antoine.
Okay, so that's basically what they reported in the news. Now, the thing is, some people are saying that with that 911 call, some people felt like that was Girllala speaking at first. I'm going to play this one because I think this might be the full thing, but some people said that the first person they heard sounded like Girllala, and then later it was Shaba. I couldn't really tell.
Hello. Hello, bro. Please, I need help. Please, I need help.
911, what is the address to your emergency? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I don't know the address, bro. Just check. Just check, please.
Okay, are you at a house, apartment, or business?
Yes, I'm at a house. I'm at a house.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened. Tell me exactly what happened.
Please.
Okay, we have a call incident for service. Who's...
Hey, come on. All right, thank you.
Stay on the line with me.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
this is 911. Stay on the phone with me, okay?
Yes, hello?
This is 911.
Hello?
This is 911.
Get here. Hurry up and get here. Who's calling me? Hurry up and get here.
Stay on the line with me. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay?
Please.
Tell me exactly.
Please.
On the way. I need you to stay on the line with me, okay? Stay on
All
the line.
right.
Do not disconnect. Are you able to give me a good address? Stay on the line with me, okay?
All right.
They're coming as quickly as they can, okay? They're coming. They're on the way. Me and you talking is not delaying them. Stay on the phone with me. Stay on the line with me.
Okay, so I don't know. That kind of did seem like maybe that was Girllala at the beginning. The person clearly seemed in distress. And then it sounded like maybe he got on the phone after the fact. I can't really say 100%. But here is what they are further reported. Okay, let me go to this video because they say there was new details. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Six reporter Lena Salzbank. Well, we're learning new details tonight about the moments leading up to the death of Maurice Harrison, better known online as Girllala, a transgender influencer with thousands of followers.
Newly released documents outline what investigators say happened right before she was shot in Lauderdale Lakes. NBC6 reporter Lena Salzbank has the latest for us tonight. Lena.
Well, deputies say that call for help first came when a man waved them down along this street. They later identified that man as Girllala's longtime boyfriend. New arrest documents painting a clearer picture of what deputies say they found when they arrived in Lauderdale Lakes Friday night. According to investigators, White Jr. flagged down deputies outside of a home on Northwest 37th Street and led them to his beige Chevy Malibu. Inside, detectives say they found Girllala shot multiple times with blood soaking through the seat and pooling onto the floor. Documents state that White told detectives he and Girllala got into frequent arguments, including several earlier that same day. He claimed one of their final fights began when the victim pulled his hair, but he refused to explain what exactly happened with the gun that was found inside of the car. Exclusive surveillance video from a neighbor's Tesla appears to show some of those final moments. In the footage, you could see what looks like White Jr. stepping out of a car holding what appears to be a gun, and Girllala leaning out of the front passenger seat. You could then see White Jr. walking over and placing Girllala back inside the vehicle. Detectives say he'd called 911, and you can see him pacing near the car. Since the news, fans have been reacting across social media, some even pointing to old videos that hint to signs of an abusive relationship. The victim's family asking for prayers and time to heal. And tonight, the suspect remains behind bars, facing several charges, including first-degree murder with a firearm. For now, reporting live, Lena Salzbank, NBC 6 News.
Okay. Now, with that all being said, hold on, beloved. What the hell is going on with this? Okay, it wasn't letting me close out that tab for whatever reason. Okay, so like I said, a very sad story, but there were lots of red flags. And I think that when Lala was posting things online about the abuse and cracking jokes about it in some cases, even, I think that was all a plea for help. Okay, I think that was actually a cry for help. But it seemed like many people just took it, as a joke or whatever, or didn't take it serious until it was too late. I'm not saying everyone, but I think some people just absolutely didn't take it serious until it was too far gone. Okay, now the next thing that happened was they started making the funeral arrangements. And then there was a big to-do about the father. Now, you may remember I showed you a video last week. See, that's what made me start looking into this story to find out the backstory, because I showed you all that video of the father saying that he didn't want to bury his son in a wig. Okay, he said he wouldn't come to the funeral and all of that. And people were going in on him online. Okay, so there, even after the father changed his mind or whatever and actually did supposedly get a wig um for Girllala, people still had so much to say. It's like nothing was good enough. And I just thought that was very disrespectful, because here's the thing: everyone's entitled to their opinions, okay? But that's the father. I would think that they should have respect enough to know that the family gets to bury their child the way they see fit. Okay, whether you like it or not, people should not be disrespecting people's families, and you cannot tell someone's parents how to feel. Okay, and we know that all parents don't accept it if they have trans children or children that are LGBTQ. They may have wanted something different for their children's lives, but at the end of the day, they likely still love their children. I mean, most parents, I would hope, do. It seems like Girllala's father did love her, but at the end of the day, just didn't want her buried in the wig. But he did compromise and do that. And people still went in. Like I said, you just cannot please some people. Now, me as a parent, I would not have been on the internet explaining anything to anybody. Okay? That's what I would have been doing. So I feel like it's very disingenuous for people to be going in on this man and then said all these things when he at least was transparent with them, gave them explanations, and talked to them and all of that. I wouldn't have done any of it. Okay, that's just me. I promise you I wouldn't have, because I don't feel like I owe you anything when I say what I want to do when it's my child. Okay, so I think the father was more than accommodating as far as I'm concerned. Now, people did get upset because Girllala was buried in a bathrobe. Okay, some people said that was ghetto. They were just talking about that or whatever. I think maybe they tried to find a compromise as to not putting Girllala in a dress and then not putting Girllala in a suit. So let's just put this robe on because that's what she always wore around the house. Okay, I don't know, but people are still ticked off. All right, so let's get into that. And then I'm going to show some of the funeral from the footage when people came to pay their respects. Like, step, everyone, please like and share.
So Girllala dad said that he would not be attending the funeral if she has a wig on. He said he do not want his son buried in a wig. And a lot of people are very mad, angry, and upset. But y'all got to realize this is his son. And at the end of the day, he said he didn't want to take nothing from her. Her followers, her likes, her views, her platform, Girllala, that's her. If y'all want to see that, y'all could go see the body Friday. If y'all want to see her with a wig on, y'all could go see the body Friday. But by Saturday, she needs to have that wig off and have on some Pop Smoke braids or that little fro that she used to wear. Now, I'm not going to lie. I used to feel some type of way when people don't respect their children or parents' wishes. But he's giving y'all the opportunity to see Girllala Friday before the funeral in her wig. So I feel like that's actually fair. And at the end of the day, that's his son. Y'all cannot understanding where the mama then was coming from, but it just seemed like they just want a whole bunch of money because now she got a problem. Y'all, they said the mama went up there to the funeral home and tried to get the Girllala body moved to a cheaper funeral to try to get the money. When the man literally said he already recorded him saying what he was gonna do, and you said okay, like that's crazy. Like, and y'all wonder why we saying that. Some of us saying, you know, we agree with the dad. It's too much going on, like too much. It's about money. Y'all don't even give a fuck about no Girllala. Y'all don't even care about the situation at hand. Y'all need to really just lay this girl to rest. Y'all worried about getting some insurance money to get a motherfucking house and a car, and that's just crazy as hell. Because why the fuck y'all could?
Listen, that's nothing new. That's what many people do when someone dies. That's what many people are doing, fighting over who's going to get what, fighting over what money they're going to be left, all kinds of things. That's when people show their true colors. When someone dies and there's something to gain, people start acting a darn fool. That's not just in this case, that's in many cases. Okay, that's just what it is. And it's very unfortunate because I would think that you would be concerned about something else more significant, like the loss of life. I remember when my grandmother passed away, people were arguing about a few things, not anything seriously like till they got to fighting or whatever, but just had some little things to say. Only thing I wanted was a picture of my grandmother when she was young, because I look like my grandmother. That's all I wanted. But you know, people will argue over money because many people are full of greed. That's just how it goes, unfortunately.
Y'all was mad at the daddy when he had the funeral arrangements put together and had Girllala in a nice suit in the afro. But when the mama moved him to this other church and put him on a damn robe, a nappy ass blonde wig with a headband and some fucking slippers at a wake, is very insane. But y'all tried to tear that man down and make him seem like he was everything but what he is, a dad. But the mama went the cheaper route, bought a damn robe. I'm irritated for real. Like, y'all need to go apologize to that man. You don't, like, I don't know what they was thinking, but a robe out of everything you could have possibly put him on, you chose to put him on a robe. We shall see what tomorrow brings.
It just brought back memories for me. Walking around with his robe and a house on with his bonnet on, I tell him, who you think you is, Marilyn Monroe or Diana, Princess Diana or something, boy? So, you know what I'm saying, like that, I just wanted to share that, man. I love my boy, and just know he with God and his brother. Thank y'all for coming, everybody coming to support my son, and everybody that he influenced. I thank y'all, everybody that's here to support us and kept us in prayers. Thank y'all.
All right, we're gonna take two more friends.
With his robe and a house on with his bonnet on, I tell him, who you think you is, Marilyn Monroe or Diana?
More. So that's kind of been sustaining me for now. And then I think back to just recently, prior to him being incarcerated this last time, I was so angry with Maurice. So upset with Maurice. Why? I'll tell you quickly. I'm at home, I'm resting off because I work for the school board of Broward County. I hear boom, 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 boom at my door. And I'm like, who is knocking on my door like the police? I ignore it because if you don't call, you don't come in my house. I don't let unwarranted guests in my home. Boom, 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 boom. Who is knocking on the door? My mother is there. She says, meet me. Someone's at the door. It sounds like the police. Okay, I go, I can't see anyone, but they're telling me that they had a search warrant for our home. Well, you're not coming in because who are you looking for? They refuse to tell the name. So I said, well, you're not identifying yourself. I'm not letting you in. I go, I retrieve my gun. I'm standing at the door. They're standing at the door. Still can't see the face. And I call 911. Before I called the police, I called my brother Chad, my April Fool baby. So I called him like, hey, somebody been at the door. It sounds like the police. They say they got a warrant, but who can they be looking for? 911, somebody's knocking at the door. The police comes. Pompano Beach Police Department arrives. It's the police looking for Maurice. When I tell you I was so upset, because I said if my mother was here by herself, she would have had a heart attack because she is so, like, she's not built like us. We can take a punch after punch after punch, but my mom is more on the sensitive side. So I was so upset. We let the police in. I don't know where he is, da-da-da. They leave. I call my brother. He tells him, you know, the people looking for you. You already know how we get down. Hold your head low. Stay out of the way. Next thing I know, they arrested him at the house. I said, now how did he just get caught like we just told him? But I said that was sometimes God has to put you in a place where no one can get hands on you. And sometimes he pulls you guys aside to let you know to stop and listen. Just Selah. Just pause and think. Just pray. Don't look at everything in a negative manner. He was placed there for a reason. It gave him an opportunity to speak to some more of his friends, to let some more people know that they love him. And even in his death, no matter what anyone says, God still had a plan for him. God still had a plan for him. I believe with every fiber is within me, my nephew is fine. Girllala, Miami, Maurice, all is well, thy good and faithful servant.
My soul is resting, and it's just a blessing. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, I'm free. I am free. Praise the Lord, I'm free. No longer bound, no more chains holding me. Her soul is resting. We love you, Lala.
Love you, Lala.
Thank you.
Ray Ray.
Yeah.
Got the areas whammy.
Now, with that all being said, it seemed like it was a lovely service, but people are always going to have something to complain about. Like I said, they were also complaining about the lady who just spoke. I don't know if she was an auntie, a cousin, or whatever, but they were complaining about her as well, saying, oh, when I die, I hope no one sure gets up there and talks about how many times I was in jail. I don't think Girllala cared about people knowing about jail, because didn't she talk about that on her lives? Okay. Wasn't there a video of her on the live with handcuffs? I literally saw it. So I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have bothered Girllala, but people always have something to say, like I said. And the people who really shouldn't be saying anything, okay, except giving condolences. Now, with that all being said, let's go to this video, because this person says that initially the boyfriend, Shaba, whose real name is Shanoid White Jr., was trying to say that Girllala did this to herself initially. Okay, and then we're going to get into some of the red flags. All right, so everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Girllala shot himself, and that's why I said it's hurtful, it's tasteless. I don't know what his intentions was. I can't say that because I'm not him. But he probably was scared, or he just, I don't know, because he didn't look like he gave a care in the world either. So he said Miami shot himself, but the police, however, held him on the scene And then my sister just so happened to go look at her car because she's like, usually you have to be next to the car for it to record. She went and looked at her car, and her car caught the whole situation. Miami was shot in his waist. He was not shot in his chest nor his head. His waist. It went in, the bullet went in, and it went out. And he mainly was bleeding out in the car. He did not try to render aid. I don't know why. He never gave him a fighting chance for his life. That's the whole truth and nothing. Yeah, that's just the whole truth.
So I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting a little emotional right now, but so like the car, so the Tesla recorded all of the footage that we see.
Yes, the Tesla recorded all that.
Wow, because from the looks of it, I couldn't understand how a Tesla could record that high over another vehicle.
And like I said, I feel like it was nothing but God, because he don't even park there in the first place. You feel me? Like
whose Tesla was that?
That was Bree Banks' Tesla. That's why she said she had the footage, and she don't know how anybody else got the footage, because only her and the police had the footage.
So you believe that the police, obviously you believe that the police leaked the footage.
I honestly don't know who leaked the footage, and I'm not going. I don't know. It wasn't her though, because we didn't want to incriminate the case. We didn't want to mess up the case, so we was never going to put the footage out there. The police had it. They was going to do what they needed to do to get the job done. So the police probably did, put it out there, but it was Girllala shot himself, and that's why I said it's.
Okay, so they said initially he was trying to say that Girllala did this to herself. Okay, but let me just tell you the condition that Girllala was in when the police arrived on the scene. Okay, so according to the Broward County Sheriff's Office, police responded to what was reported as a medical emergency call around 7 p.m. on November the 14th of 2025. They were flagged down by Shanoid White Jr., Girllala's boyfriend and now murder suspect. Now, when deputies approached the vehicle, a sedan parked in Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, they found Girllala in the front passenger seat. She had suffered multiple gunshot wounds. According to the arrest documents, there was blood soaking through the seat and pooling on the floorboard and even onto the pavement outside of the open door. So that's a whole lot of blood. Okay, that's a whole lot of blood right there. And we start losing that kind of blood, it's very likely. I mean, sometimes it's very hard to save the person at that point. Now, with that all being said, a firearm was recovered, a holstered handgun reportedly found behind the front passenger seat, along with 2 spent 9mm shell casings at the scene. Multiple shots. So he shot her more than one time. Video evidence from a nearby Tesla on camera or a camera in a nearby vehicle reportedly captured the moments leading up to the shooting. The footage shows White stepping out of the driver's side of the car, carrying what appears to be a gun, then moving toward Girllala, who was leaning out of the passenger side door before being forced back in. So it looked like maybe she was trying to get out of the car. That's what it sounds like, that she was leaning out and then forced back in. So basically, in short, the police located Girllala inside the car, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, blood everywhere, and a gun on the scene, and the boyfriend still present. The boyfriend was arrested on the spot and treated as the case was treated as a homicide. And so that's pretty much what was reported. Now, let's talk about what led all up to this. Okay, Girllala, from going through the videos, Girllala was in an abusive relationship and just sometimes to me looked so distressed. Okay, and then he's on videos talking trash. So you could tell that he's violent, like literally talking trash, making threats on videos. So I'm gonna go to some of those videos. Before I go to that, I'll just go to a video of them actually having a good time on social media. Also, let's keep in mind that this for Shanoid White Jr., aka Shaba. This was supposedly his first relationship with a trans person. Now, was he on the DL? I don't know. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. People have said that he basically, and I didn't find this video, if he said it on video, but people are saying on TikTok that he said something along the lines of when Lala was talking about maybe leaving him or something, that he said, how are you going to leave me when, basically saying this is the first relationship, or he came out of the closet, basically, I'm not using the words verbatim, paraphrasing clearly, but now he's come out of the closet and everybody knows and I can't turn back. So now what am I supposed to do? Okay, so that likely played a lot into it. All right. Now this is a video of them having a good time together.
Every time open a sex game, my kick, the words, my faith, can't even only be money say. It's like an earthquake.
All right, and then here's not so good times.
But when they tell you love and kill you, but it wasn't lying. If it's not answering her phone, okay, you think I won't pop up at your shit though. I don't never play. I'm so tired of this shit, y'all. This toxic shit, man. I can't even take it no more.
Get gas to come back.
Just stay on the phone.
Oh, we playing music.
We playing music.
I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Shaba. Like, for real.
He was very possessive and controlling. You hear that? Wanted her to stay on the phone so he can hear what the hell's going on. Okay, and don't play with him is what he basically said in that clip with the girl Lala holding that wig. She called him the wig snatcher because he would get mad and snatch her wigs off. Okay, to humiliate and embarrass her. Okay? Just slow down. Nobody should have to put up with that. I don't care whether you're a man, woman, or what. At the end of the day, nobody deserves to be treated like that in a relationship. And it's really sad that people sometimes will be so in love that they'll actually put the other person's feelings above their own safety. And they'll stay there hoping the person's going to change, or that if I just be good, or if I just don't raise my voice, or if I just don't complain, then I won't make them upset. Nobody should have to live a life like that, walking around on eggshells.
Girl, you was there. I know you seen the motherfucking car, motherfucking rocking and rolling, kept going, stopping, bitch jerking and shit. Girl, you was there. Why you ain't come save me, like? And then you so flawed because when he threw my phone out the car, you should have ran in the road and got it and made sure nobody didn't run my phone over. Like, all y'all just sat there and watched me get beat in my phone tossed out the window. I don't like that for y'all. It's giving y'all being flawed. And I don't live at all. For real. Y'all dead ass wrong, and that's why I don't fuck with you else now. Y'all sit right there and let this man beat on me like a runaway slave. I don't live for that. It don't give that y'all really love me how y'all singers. I got a few things. I got like 5 of y'all. They really will come through. But the rest of y'all 60-something thousand, y'all flawed, and I don't like that. I'm just joking though. But what she said, it's smiling while telling the story. It's making me sad it's just like, cause I just don't be like, y'all be in disbelief. That's how you smell like, bitch. I can't believe this really happened. Like, I can't believe this boy. He is the Lulu, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm gonna call y'all back. I'm Girllala. Of course I can't follow simple instructions. I'm the wig snatcher. Of course I want my girlfriend looking like this 24/7. So no other nigga won't try to talk to her. I'm Lala. Of course I always think I'm right. Even when I know I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm the wig snatcher. Of course when my girl tell me she going somewhere, I'll try to make her stay home. I'm Girllala. Of course I'm gonna find every reason to go outside. I'm the wig snatcher. Of course I want to eat my girlfriend food after I finish my whole plate. I'm Girllala. Of course, I'd rather entertain TikTok than to make sure that my man is happy. I'm the weird snatcher. Of course, when my girlfriend make me mad, I have to bite her. I'm Girllala. Of course, I'd rather listen to my friends than listen to my man, because obviously they know more than I do. I'm the weird snatcher. Of course, I gotta eat 5 times a day. I'm Girllala. Of course, I spend money on dumb stuff. I'm the weird snatcher. Of course, I wake up every morning without brushing my teeth. That's... I'm Girllala. Of course, I just be capping for TikTok. Who don't brush their teeth? You used my toothbrush this morning. This punk so messy. I'm the weird snatcher. Of course, my girlfriend gotta pay me the page like last night. Oh my... He woke up with a demon in him. So what y'all think I should do? He blocked me. I blocked him. Now he making it seem like he's something. If he blocked me, I'm not supposed to block him back. Who the fuck do you think I am? And then it's like he want me to take it somewhere, but it's like he woke up with a demon in him. So what y'all think I should do? Should I just get up or just keep laying down? Because if I keep laying down, we gonna end up fighting regardless. But if I get up, I do a little one too. After he said what he would say, because he like, it's giving like he woke up like 1 to 5, and it's too early. Oh, thank you, Lord, for waking me up. At least I got a chance to say that. Bro, he takes me right. This boy, he want to fight today, and it's early in the morning. I'm not doing it. I'm not fighting him. It's too getting early. But you know, I'm gonna lay that down for another hour, so he's just gonna have to wait. If he...
Okay, so as you can see, it was a very tumultuous and toxic relationship. Okay, and notice when they were playing the little game where they reversed roles, and then he was acting as though he were her. Everything that he said was pertaining to what he wanted and what Girllala wasn't doing for him. I'm Girllala. Of course, I prefer to hang out with my friends than listen to what my man says. He wanted complete control. That was very obvious. Okay, and then biting her on the arm. You know how childish that is, and what kind of demon you have to be to do that. Just think about someone getting angry enough that you're going to bite a grown person, and you're a grown person too. That's what children do. Okay, but these are spirits. These are spirits upon people. When you have people acting like that, these are nothing but spirits, okay? Malevolent ones, of course. Spirits of insecurities, envy, okay, anger. These are all spirits. And he had all of those that I just named. It was very apparent. And these spirits made him feel insecure and further influenced him, put thoughts in his head, I'm sure, to make him feel like, Girllala was going to be with somebody else, or that she was going out to meet other men when she's just trying to hang out and have a good time with her friends. That's why he's trying to keep her on the phone. No matter how hard you try to make somebody do what you want them to do, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to work. Okay, unless you're going to put them in a cage in your basement. People have a right, adult people have a right to do what they want to do and to live freely without someone trying to coerce and bully them. Because that's all he was a bully. He actually was a bully. And I also kind of feel a little bit of sympathy for him because he was he's like 25 years old. This is his first relationship. There's no excuses for his behavior. That's clear. I think whether he had been with a man or woman, trans woman, whomever, I think he still would have given the same results. Okay, because I think that was probably the first time he was deeply in love. So he probably would have been that insecure with anybody. But in this case, it was worse for him because now he feels like I've exposed myself to the world. I've let everybody know that this is the lifestyle I'm living. And now you got the nerve to walk away, because they say that when Girllala was arrested recently, not so long ago, sitting in jail, probably thinking about how life is going and things that, you have time to reflect. Okay, sometimes, especially if you're sitting in jail, I can imagine. So they were saying that Girllala had decided that she wanted to leave, that she was done with him, that she was just going to get out of it. Now imagine telling him that. Was that the conversation they had in the car that night? I have questions. Okay, but whatever it was more than he could take. And so he lashed out and did what everybody should have seen coming a mile away. Okay, everybody watching that on the other side of the screen should have known where this was all going. Okay? Girllala didn't know that's where it was going because the victims never do. The victims never seem to think that it's going to escalate to that degree. That's why many domestic violence victims tragically end up dead. The ones who do realize that it's about to go that route and then try to leave, that's usually when they end up getting killed, because that's the most dangerous time for any person that's in a domestic violence relationship, the time when you decide to depart. And I guess Girllala absolutely realized, this is toxic. This is not getting any better. I deserve better, and I need to get out of this while I can. Okay? And having that conversation with someone of his mindset, I can already tell you right now, that wasn't going to go good. That was not going to go good at all. And here's the thing. He had it so bad, in my opinion. Had there been other people around when he snapped and did what he did, I think he may have taken out more people, not just Girllala. Okay? That's just what I think. Very sad story. Okay, so let that serve as a cautionary tale to us all. OG Patrice said, you think he has kids? I mean, he may have. He's not lived this lifestyle previously. Bottom line is, nothing else mattered except what he wanted in that moment, apparently. And so my condolences go out to Girllala's family, also to his family. Okay? And then here's another thing, too. He's been charged with capital murder. They say it was premeditated. Now, that can carry the death penalty or, of course, life in prison. 25 years old. You not only took someone else's life, but ruined your own in the process. And ask yourselves, is it ever worth it? If somebody doesn't want you, what should you do? Leave. Now, I know it sounds easier. It's easier said than done. But when you think about the consequences of doing anything other than that, like trying to stalk someone, trying to harass someone, kidnapping them, following them, beating them, taking them out of here, all of that stuff is going to lead you down the path to destruction. So you might as well just take it on the chin, okay, and keep on pushing. Go get a counselor, a psychiatrist, psychologist, and talk to somebody if need be. But whatever you do, don't do that, okay? Because you don't control people. You don't own people, all right? You don't own, no one owns anyone. Even if it's your wife or your husband, you don't own them. I know some of y'all think y'all do, but you don't. Okay, so anyway, a very sad story, and I just want to highlight it because at the end of the day, we talk about DV on here, okay, and certain things that go on in relationships. So with that all being said, listen, tomorrow we have got to talk about these YNs and these young ladies out here, because I saw a video the other day that said, honey, I know you didn't go there. There was a young lady saying that the older people are hating on the young people and don't want them to be successful and trying to bring them down. And I just dropped my head. I said, you know what? That's exactly what's wrong with some of y'all young folk. Y'all don't want to listen when people are trying to tell you, why the hell would older people be hating on young people? Most of the young people these days don't have anything going for themselves, okay? Out here in the streets, robbing, killing, stealing, all right? Doing all kinds of nefariousness. Hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all some more of this stuff tomorrow when we talk about it. And some people are going to get mad, and I really don't care because I'm going to tell y'all exactly what I see going on, okay? Let me just show you all this video that I saw this morning. I shared it on X. And I said, see, this is the problem with young folk right here. Too many of these going on. Okay, so now let me just give you all a little insight. Okay, 27 Didi said exactly, Queen. Okay, thank you, beloved. Honey, they need to look at Juju. Juju, if you don't sit your little butt down somewhere, talk about bringing us down. Juju, sit down somewhere, okay? At the end of the day, Juju's actually a young person who listens. Okay, when older people give him advice. Now, I want you all to see this because this girl was going on a date, a first date at that. And so, y'all to tell me where they do this at. So the guy was coming to pick her up. He asked her to send a location. She texted him her location, which is at a nail salon. Let's see what happened when he got there, shall we?
It's a nail salon. You told me it was. I thought it was your address.
Oh, we're gonna go there after we leave the nail salon. When you pay for my nails, we just go there.
Pay for your nails?
Yeah.
Why the hell would I pay for your nails on the first date?
What do you mean?
You told me it was your address.
What are you talking about? It's just 150.
150.
First of all, I'm gonna need somebody to tell me why in the hell she has band-aids on both of her knees. Yikes. Carpet burns, ma'am? Okay, I'm just curious. All right? I'm just curious. Let's continue.
50.
Yeah, they gave me a discount
150 for your what?
for my nails, and then 60 for my toes.
I can't do the nails thing. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that I was coming the first date to buy no nails. You said the address. You said your location.
Yeah.
It don't say nothing about no nail salon. You didn't say that.
What are you talking about? Who gonna pay for it?
I don't know. I ain't paying for
They done
that.
already started.
No, I ain't paying for that, man. I'm sorry. What you mean where I'm going? I'm finna go. This a nail.
That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about right here. But we're hating on y'all. Y'all don't sit y'all little butts down somewhere, honey, and learn how to live life. Okay? And see, here's the thing. The older generation, we know, go to college, get an education. You don't necessarily have to go to college, but at least get a decent job or career and have something for yourself. Don't go out here looking for these men with money and think they want you just because you bought a butt and boobs and all that and got lace fronts and all that. And they're supposed to just pay all your bills and bring everything to the table, but you don't bring anything to the table but a whole lot of plastic. Okay, say what? All these BBLs. Honey, let me tell you something. This is not the real world that we're even living in anymore. Okay, this is all shenanigans. All right. When's the last time anybody saw these younger women out here without these BBLs? But y'all say people are hating on y'all. This is all sad because I'm gonna tell you what some of these girls be out here doing. Going out here, getting all these things, getting all this stuff added to their body parts and whatnot. And then getting on Instagram, calling themselves Instagram models when they didn't go to anybody's modeling agency. I'm sorry you didn't. Okay. And then looking for these guys with money, getting flued out and all that. Okay. Going from one to the next. All you are is a pass around and jump offs and side chicks and hoes. At the end of the day, do they marry y'all? Likely not for the most part. Okay, that's what you should be paying attention to. At the end of the day, it's like all of these women would rather spend money enhancing their body rather than going to get an education or trying to get a decent job so you can have your own and you don't need a man, but you can have a man and you want a man who has something going for himself because you also have something going for yourself. See, really, real men don't want sorry arse women who don't bring anything to the table except they think that they look good and they got a body that they paid for, even if your body's homegrown. At the end of the day, that's just not going to cut it for some of these men. Okay, that's not going to cut it. And then they want to get mad when somebody calls them a gold digger, but what else are you? And then you get mad when you feel like these men won't pay your bills. Pay your own bills. Okay? Nobody's obligated to do anything for you on a first date, first of all. They don't even really know you like that 9 times out of 10. All right? So it's just all ridiculous and nonsensical. And like I said, some of them will think that we're hating when we tell you that. Okay? At the end of the day, call me old school, honey, but my grandmother taught me that you always have your own. You have your own money, okay? You have your own career, your own life, and you don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Because when you start to depend on someone else's money, if that person decides to get up and walk up out of your life, they're taking that money with them. Do you think you're supposed to get half? Side chicks don't get anything. Okay, no court's going to award the side chicks 9 times out of 10 unless they have a child. And that's why some of y'all go out here and get pregnant. You don't really get pregnant because you just want children. You've always wanted them. You love children. You go out there and get pregnant, some of these young folk, because they want a check. And that's a sad thing. Who brings a child into this world for a means of financial freedom? Okay, so you don't have to work anymore. Y'all got the game effed up. And I'm going to tell you all about it tomorrow. Okay. And I don't care who gets mad. And if you don't want to hear it, don't tune in. Okay. Now, with that all being said, and I might even make it into a panel discussion With that all being said, like stuff, everyone, please like and share. I hope you all enjoyed the broadcast. Okay. Hold on. Let me read a couple of these comments. Come on with the come on, queen. God bless the child that has his own. That's right. That's what my grandmother taught me. Okay. That's what my grandmother taught me. All right. And did y'all's grandmothers and mothers teach y'all to be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets? See, you don't have to let everybody know what you got under your clothes. I mean, sometimes it's okay to leave just a little bit to the imagination. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But hey, do you, boo? Ha! Okay, they probably think I'm hating right now. All right. So anyway, I love you all to life. I hope you enjoy the broadcast. I will see you all in the morning for your morning wake-up call. And until then, each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Until next time, peace.
With that gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. That's See right. A bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got